Hello lovely people, how are you all doing today? I hope you are well. I am carrying on from the previous video you would have seen to give you the July tour. You're probably not going to see it till the very end of July, maybe even into August, but 2nd of July for me. The last time we did a tour was the 16th of June, so this is 2 weeks, 2 days later, and I think you'll agree that, well, it's changed a bit, it's grown a bit. I'll let you judge for yourself. I've just taken my braids out, so I look like I've been swimming, got waves in my hair. Never mind that, let me get on and show you how the garden is looking right at the beginning of July, 2.5 weeks since you last saw it. One thing to ignore. Please ignore, this is my pile for washing up. I'm just letting the trays were really quite damp and lots of bits of compost in, so I'm letting them dry out a bit so that I can just brush the compost out and then give everything a wash. But the main thing since you last saw it 2 and a bit weeks ago is, ta-da! Clearing the patio. It was a horrible job. I know the grass is all going to come back. This, having done the patio now, and you can see it is treacherous. It's just trip hazard. That one really sticks up. This is just one trip hazard after another after another. I always intended in moving in here to get this changed to something more level. I thought it was going to be something I would do in 4 or 5 years' time. But I've gone flying so many times, it's just not safe out here. I'm going to make this patio a priority, and the kitchen can wait. The kitchen can just wait another 5, 6, 10 years, I don't care. This has to be sorted, but at least for now it's clear of all the blimmin' weeds and grass. That's hours and hours, like even down here. Not so much, it's not so bad in the shady area, it's more moss, and I don't mind a bit of moss, I like a bit of moss. But yeah, hours and hours of work. Okay, so while we're down here, this was going to be one of my jobs today. This is my green courgette on this side. Can you just see little babies starting? I'm bent double. There we go. Little babies starting there. Just so remember, it's the 2nd of July. This is crazy that I'm about to harvest so quickly. The yellow one next door, this was the one from Paul, and there's about 3, oh no, one's rotting off, 3 or 4 little ones, and they're not doing anything, as in the ones that you can't see down there that have been there for 3 weeks. Paul was saying to me that his was similar in his allotment garden in London, and he's basically just taken all those little ones off. And then the new ones that are coming, you can see there's a load coming here. They're doing much better. So yeah, I must remember to just nip off. There's one down there that's actually started to rot. You can see there. That one through there is doing nothing. So I will follow Paul's advice of what he's done, because this is the same plant he's got in London. Not the same plant, you know what I mean? Same seed. So nip those off. Good stuff. So now under this Viburnum, for now I've put, light might be an issue today. This is all, masses of it, all the pyracantha that I hand chipped up. You can see the sort of like centimetre and a half pieces, round a bit. I wanted to get it out of the shed. Also, it was in plastic refuse sacks, it was sweating away, so I've just tipped it under there for now, and that will be spread eventually further down there in the shade garden as a sort of mulch, but it's also covered in jasmine flowers. Jasmine's gone crazy. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I need to do some, not too much taming, but just tie it in somewhat. It's beautiful. This scent is stunning. Pretty wee flowers, aren't they? They don't last very long. You can see that they're all dropped already. They drop, get caught on the squash leaves, the courgette leaves. But they really are the prettiest little things. Isn't that lovely? I'm very happy to have inherited this. And obviously, as you've seen from the last video, I took some cuttings. Good stuff. That was the broken crock that was here, but it had a sort of the base and one side, and it came up quite sharply. And having tripped over so many times, I thought, I don't want to trip and land on it and just, oh my goodness, puncture my lung or something. So I've had the hammer to it, broken it down a bit more into safer pieces, and they will become crocks for other pots. Under here is one end of the curry, the red curry, that's the squash that Paul gave me. The other end of it is, it's in here. Look. Well, you know what? Can you see there's its stem? It goes all around the back and then it comes all the way around here, down and down and down. I just thought, you know what? It's outgrown the pole already. Why not use what I have available for support? And in this case, the support is the tree. Look, little fruit forming there. I think I might need to nip the ends out now so that any fruits that are on there, let's see, there's another one. There's a couple. I know there's a few in there somewhere. But yeah, I think now is the time I'm going to cut the end off, nip the end out. I don't want it to keep growing longer and longer and longer. I want it to now put the energy into developing the fruits. The brassicas are all, they're just looking great. I feel like everything is looking great and I'm delighted. It's a bit bright today, isn't it, for this? That's one of the pelargoniums. It's getting ready to give me something pretty to look at. The fennel that were planted in the border. That one's looking happy, or that's two side by side. Another one there. So again, these were, I think I planted them, it was a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I'm happy with how they're doing. Next door, I'm really happy with how the Gigantis is doing. It's out of the top now, but the thing that makes me really happy is this. Flowers, more developing, because every flower, even when you look at the shape of the flowers, it's almost pod-like, isn't it? Each flower will become a pod, and hopefully each pod will have 2 or 3 beans in. Oh, more under there. Wonderful. Delighted with that. And the other thing I'm delighted with is, I need to step back a bit to show you, the cucumbers. So my cukes have now caught up with Paul's, just about. Actually no, because the one that he brought, look, all the flowers. I'm going to get some nice fruits. The ones that I sowed really late. These are from sowing to now, literally from sowing into soil about 6 weeks ago. So they don't have any flowers yet. But, I mean, they've put on tremendous growth. Wonderful. This TP goes to just a bit tall. It's taller. It must be about 6 foot. They're 6 foot poles. Or did I use 7 foot? They're 7 foot poles because I had to shove them into the ground. Chuffed. This next door, this courgette, what a monster. And yes, I will be harvesting because there's masses. Oh, that's the, it's just rotted at the end. There should be, I can use half of it. That's why I put the terracotta there, because it was sitting on wet soil. But I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I can harvest with plenty more to come. Oh, I'm chuffed. Well done, little plant. Lovely stuff. This tray of seeds, this was random lettuce seed that I had left over. I didn't know how any of it would do. I think every cell had germination, and then every cell got attacked one night. I don't tend to see slugs here very much, but I do have a lot of snails. So hopefully, well, it looks like the Arctic King. They're the ones I'm going to at least have some of. This was those old Lidl packets. I don't know where they came from. Someone must have given them to me. But yeah, there should be a few lettuce. I don't know where I'm going to plant them. I have no idea where I'm going to plant them. I'll think of that when the time comes. All the things I potted up a week or so ago. Everything's looking really happy. Look, the rose is really looking happy and growing away. Lovely. And then just next to it, the fennel that I've literally just planted. Yeah, they'll be happy. They will get really tall, hence keep them towards the back. And this I'm really pleased with. A patch of Coco de Pample. Who'd have thought I'd be growing Coco de Pample by the seaside? And again, this is always the delight moment, is it producing? Is it producing flowers? Yes. And even, oh my goodness, so tiny. I don't know if I can get you in on that. Can you see the first little bean? So tiny. So in Pample itself, which is in northern France, in Brittany on the coast. Oh my goodness, that is a real bean, properly growing bean. The festival for this bean, there's a week-long festival, and it's at the end of August each year. I've always found though, over here in, well, my climate in London, I was generally starting to harvest more like the second week of September. So it'll be interesting to see now that I am actually in a maritime garden, because Pample is a maritime town. What difference is it going to make? Any difference to the flavour? Is it going to make any difference to my harvesting time? I don't know. Yay, but I'm excited though. And I've also got a few more underneath the tomatoes, and in the back there are chards dotted everywhere, so I have to kind of reach in to yank a few leaves out when I want some. But honestly, the stars at the moment are these tomatoes. Look at them. This is crazy. They are now at 4 feet. That's bonkers. Over 4 feet. And it's only the beginning, right the beginning of July. They all have flower trusses now. Lovely. And oh, these ones have now set fruit. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's 2 years since I had my own tomatoes to eat. Oh, and another little Coco de Pample. Oh, I can't wait to eat you as well. I want to eat you all now. Yeah, I'm chuffed. Oh, that's a good truss that's coming on. But again, it's that reminder, because I've had so many videos to put out. They're sort of behind the times. I'm sure all of you, when you watch this, will already be picking your own tomatoes. But just remember, this is literally 2 months after sowing them. So, well, 2 months and 1 week ago I sowed them. 5 weeks ago I planted them. 5 weeks ago. I'm chuffed. Very happy. Oh, and I did manage to get the bird bath up on that lump of concrete that I mentioned. I did it very slowly and very carefully. And I've just got some other leftover bits of stone that I'm keeping in case I ever need them. It's my little mise-en-scène, my little shrine to Purbeck stone. The birds absolutely love it. If I sit down now and go quiet and, just for a few minutes, within a few minutes there will be birds in here, which is so lovely. I do need to remember that I need to put a couple of small pebbles in the end, because I've seen insects trying to have a drink too. So let's give them some little pebbles to land on and make it a bit more accessible for them too. So other pots that got planted up, more geraniums. Oh, you see, look, see, just while I'm talking to you, that piece has come out of wherever it was, ready to trip me up. This can't stay like this. Anyway, when I do take it up, though, all the Purbeck stone, there's some nice big chunks of it, that will be kept. the concrete that's just broken up paving stones, which is ugly. It's horrible and ugly. That can go. Bye-bye. Yes, so interestingly, so the tomatoes in the grow bags were planted only 1 week after their sisters over here. Same seed, started at the same time, given all the same kind of treatment, but look at the difference. Their leaves look spindly. Oh, I've just noticed a shoot that I missed when I was doing tomato cares. But look, they look pathetic and spindly. And I just don't think growing tomatoes in these grow bags, which is exactly what they're designed for, I don't think it's, yeah, I'm not impressed. They're getting to this stage, in fact the one down here got to that stage where, can you see what I'm doing? I'm using the wall tied around for a bit of support. Oh yeah, the little marjoram in the top here, it doesn't seem very happy. I do try to keep it watered, not overly water. It is the kind of Mediterranean plant that doesn't need too much watering, but yeah, I don't know. Is it too hot and dry? Not sure. I won't give up on it. I've pinched out all the tops to try and encourage it to bush out a bit, but we'll see. Oh yes, and over here, this is the foxglove seeds. Now I've just moved them because we can see there seems to be germination in each module. There we go. Angle it. You can. That's quite bright. Now it suddenly occurred to me, because obviously foxgloves are woodland plants, shady plants. I'm growing them for the shade, but of course they've been sitting out here all the time, and that's pretty much full sun all day. And they'd got to this germination stage, the stage they're at now, and they haven't done anything for, well, quite a few days. Really nothing. And I suddenly thought, is it too hot and bright for them? So I've brought them over here, which means they will get morning sunshine, but then they'll come into shade where you can see the shade's just arrived. What time is it? I'm not sure what time. I think it might be about 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm looking at the side of the garden. I'm guessing 1:30. Oh, St Mary's Church has just struck 2. Perfect. Thank you, St Mary's. Yeah, so give them some shade in the fiercest part of the day, and hopefully that will encourage them to get going. I mentioned, and you saw me moving some of these bags the other day, the squash. Again, it's a really mixed bag, because these were the two, the ones that are a little bit yellow, they're the ones I first put in, or put out into these bags. These two are my stragglers, and look, this one's growing away. And this is exactly what I wanted them to do, is to start growing across. Oh, squash! It's a butternut squash, a little teeny tiny baby butternut. Oh my goodness, how exciting. It's only the beginning of July, you're going too quickly. So yeah, the idea with moving them is that they can come across the patio, and then I can still get in just there to attend to the tomatoes, both for cares and for harvesting, and then whoop, around this other one, gap there to get into those tomatoes, and then gap on the end for those tomatoes. But I think, I mean, am I getting a bit ahead of myself? I'm surprised and delighted by how well everything is doing. I mean, obviously I talk to them all, and I stoke them, and I give them lots of love. But yeah, it's certainly a change from move-in day, isn't it? It's even a change from the 1st of May. I'm chuffed. Oh yeah, the valerian with the paper bag. Oh, and I forgot to mention the shade experiment. Actually, let me come the other way. Oh, and of course, I've now got these are Jasmine cuttings. So hopefully 1, maybe even 2 will take. I'd like it if 1 will take, because eventually I want to have it up here. So you saw me. That's my lovely little hanging popped from Richard and Paul, and hopefully now this geranium will get away and it will just tumble down the edges. So the shade tomato plant, so this was planted at the same time as all the grow bag ones, and it looks pretty much at a similar stage. Got 2 fruit trusses now. Will the fruit come to anything? Will it ripen? We shall see. The dazzling blue kale, okay. The purple sprouting broccoli, absolutely massacred by pigeons. Pesky pigeons. Never mind. And the little rambling rose, it looks like this is new growth since it arrived. I don't think there's any there. Oh, it's just dead. Oh, that is new growth. That looks like new growth too. Oh, that's great, because when did I pop that in there? I mean, everything's been literally within the last month, really. So it looks like it's settling down in there and it's growing, despite the fact that this is... I'm not going to call it shade. I shouldn't call it the shady colour. It's not in deep shade, but it is ambient light, and it's quite a bit cooler. I mean, that's the big difference here. It's cooler compared with the rest of the garden. Yeah, chuffed, and obviously I'm delighted. Obviously, since that last tour, I now have my table for the garden, and yeah, I'm enjoying sitting out here eating and just being and chatting with friends and taking in this view. Oh, there's another fennel I've forgotten to check up on. It's probably swamped out by the... Oh, I can see it's trying to... They're going sideways a bit for the light. But again, that's lots of new growth on there. It looks healthy. It is leaning for light. I might cut this leaf. You see this leaf? I could cut that off. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that right now so I don't forget. Woo! Wow. Beautiful sunny day. I haven't shown you the sea for a couple of days, have I? Hold on. Let me get you up there. It's so blue today. If I can get you up high enough. You see how blue it is. Oh! When I think, oh, a woman handling you all over. Oh, giddy place. Oh, I've just remembered, yes, the drain cover, that's another. I do have a list of, it's so lovely in the shade. I do have a list of all the gardening jobs. I've got a long list and a short list. No, that's not a long list and a short list. Long jobs, short jobs. So in other words, long jobs, clear the shade garden, saw down a tree that's planted that close to a wall, and then the short jobs, which is things like the yellow courgettes, just take off that courgette leaf, let the fennel get a bit more light, drain cover. Can't remember what else is on the list. That's why I keep a list, because otherwise I can't remember. All right, lovelies. Oh, I could go to sleep. Such a beautiful day. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just have a little snooze out here. The breeze yeah. Gosh, I landed on my feet. I'm very happy, and I'm just very glad that this is how it all worked out. All right, lovelies, I'm going to start waffling. I need to go. I will see you all again really soon. I'm not sure what I know what we'll do at some point. I don't know if it's going to be the next or the next couple of videos, because I'm going to be doing a harvest. I mentioned, I wonder if I can sit you on my jug a second, because my arm wants a rest. Hold on. Is this going to work? Oh. It's not going to work. Let's just put you in my jug. Yeah, because I'm going to be doing a harvest shortly of those courgettes. I'm going to do a recipe with them. It's a recipe I've done before. It's my courgette soup, but there's a slight tweak, bearing in mind losing weight. So what I thought we'd do is, I'll do that video, I'll make the recipe with you, showing you the tweak and explaining why there's a tweak in it, but also show you how, right back at the beginning of the year, and I said this in that video when I was talking about how I've been doing it, is when you're a home cook, calculating the calories of things, because obviously if you buy a soup in a tin, it'll tell you on the side what the calories are. What if you're a home cook? What if you cook everything from scratch? So I'll take you through, because I haven't made this recipe since I started losing weight, so I need to do it for myself anyway. I'll take you through exactly how I calculate the calories, I show how easy it is to do that, and then by the end of the video we'll have a number, and I will know for future reference every time I have a bowl of this soup it's approximately calories. So yeah, we'll do that within the next couple of videos or so. Getting ahead of myself, it's time for me to say cheerio to all of you and have a little snooze in the breeze. Or maybe I should just go down to the beach for a half-hour snooze. The sea is turquoise today. Until the next one, whatever you're up to, please try to be happy while you're doing it and enjoy it. See you soon. Cheerio.